Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another recap video on this morning's Hasbro Marvel Legends fan stream with all three. We have Dwight, Ryan, and Dan up here talking about new figures. I'm posting this just a little bit later than anticipated. I just flew in from Atlanta, Georgia, from Toylanta, which I had a fantastic time at, by the way. It was an incredible show. It was a packed show. I had so much fun, and I also had a gig late last night after getting back in, and I'm a little bit tired, so I woke up, I slept in a little bit, and I was bummed out because I wanted to know about this Daredevil figure. Yeah, they started off talking about the Daredevil figure right over here, which I didn't think had as much articulation as it does based off the 3D renders, and they brought out a prototype right here with mixed-matched plastic, as it often is the case, and they basically went through, and I loved how Dwight kind of gave us a little Easter egg right here for another 1/1 scale prop with this baton. He's pointing at the figure with it, but he went through the butterfly joints. They could shift up and down and forward and back. I didn't know that, and it's also going to have some neck and head articulation, which I wasn't sure about either. So there's going to be 2 points, neck and head. Will we get the hinge for the head, though, like the Max Series Spider-Man? I'm hoping for that, but I wasn't 100% sure based off of that demonstration. They went into some MCU reveals, which I'm honestly not very thrilled about. I don't think anyone's, like, really... I mean, these look good. It doesn't look bad or anything. It's just that we have a few versions of these characters already. Based off of this pose, Shooting the Galaxy does a great job. It looks like the head's not going to look down. That kind of frustrates me just by looking at this image. If he couldn't make the head look down, then the head's not going to be able to look down. We have Red Guardian right over here. The head sculpt looks really good. It looks like there's partly reused stuff from the waist down, and then upper torso is new. But yeah, the heads do look much improved. I guess that's the main selling point for these. That's what they talked about the most. And they have their accessories. I mean, Yelena has a brand new body mold, so it looks cool. But yeah, not incredibly thrilled about. Well, the U.S. agent, John Walker looks pretty good. The head sculpt looks better. I'm really excited about the shield, though. Out of anything with this particular reveal, it's actually the shield that comes with the figure that has me most pumped. I was like, wow, very cool concept for that. I really like that. So, yeah, pretty pumped about this one. And then they revealed Sentry, which, what the hell is... Okay, look, this looks way better than I anticipated. SentryProductions has got to be happy with this. This is more than what we thought we were going to get. But is that Bob from Better Call Saul? Like, it looks like, I can't remember the actor's name, his last name, but it reminds me of Bob from Better Call Saul, from Breaking Bad. The head is just throwing me off, man. But the figure itself, the design for the movie, for him and everything looks cool. I just didn't know that that's what he was going to look like. I don't think that was revealed anywhere, unless I'm mistaken. But it looks, they got to bring in the soft goods cape with the bendy wire thing. Like, having plastic capes now, I feel like, from my side of things, is just 100% outdated. Like, I really hope Hasbro makes the shift to bendy wire soft goods capes. Like, we really do need that. But otherwise, like, I like the design. I think it's a pretty cool looking design for the most part, Looks like a good movie version to me. But yeah, there's the pre-order information in spring. Hasbro Pulse mainline included. Cool. All right, so they brought out Spider-Man, and they talked about how they're going backwards a little bit, which I thought was cool. They brought out the Spider-Man 3 Black Suit Spider-Man. Gave him a new upper torso. Everything else is the same. Well, not everything else. They also gave him a new head sculpt, which we'll show off in a second. But damn, look at that. That looks pretty damn sweet. It's what I was hoping to see, And the poses over here looking dope. So I'm definitely getting this figure for sure. Like, this is one that I've been wanting Hasbro to redo for quite some time. And yeah, these shots are looking really, really clean. And seeing them right there next to the regular version, yeah, man, has me stoked. Totally want this, but it also comes with the emo Toby head, which looks really good. The schnoz looks a little wide, but I don't know. I guess maybe his nose looked a little bit bigger in the film. with that look, I guess. But he also comes with a little Venom symbiote attachment over here, which I don't think we ever saw in the movie. I don't think that's there, bro. I don't remember ever seeing a Venom head pop over his shoulder like that, unless my memory is just failing me hardcore. But regardless, I am happy to get that accessory and add it to a Venom figure with an Eddie Brock head. I guess the nose doesn't look as bad from this shot right here. I'm stoked that it comes with the emo head, though, for real. I'm glad that we get that accessory right there. So this right here, yeah, and it comes with all the interchangeable hands. You can see that, whipping hands, wall crawling hands, fist hands, mainline including pulse. So yeah, I'm stoked for that, and I'm also stoked for Dan's My Chemical Romance reference. I was like, oh dude, are they gonna catch that one? And I think Dan caught it, so I was stoked for that. But yeah, Ryan's reference over there was just too funny. I was like, oh god, is he doing it? He's going for it. So that was fun. But not as fun. We have a repaint right here for a Gamerverse figure that came out a while ago. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about this. It's a repaint based off of a comic cover, which, you know, nice looking artwork and everything. Nice looking poses for this. But it's an older figure with the pinned joints right there. I can't get too thrilled about it. Will I pick it up? Not likely. I'm more likely to pass on this one for me, especially with it being a Walmart exclusive. I don't really see the draw on this one. I mean, it does look cool. I don't know. If at the time I have enough extra cash to just get a Spider-Man, I don't know. I might get it. I'm leaning more towards not, though. Yeah, you can see the comic artwork that it's based off of right there. It's a Walmart exclusive. I'm good, bro. I'm all right with that one. They talked about the other Target exclusive X-Men figures. The way they built this up was like, hey, we got other X-Factor figures or other X-Men figures to round this out. And I'm like, all right, let's see that X-Factor Beast. Come on, X-Factor Beast. And what? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so, I mean, hey, cool. Weapon X, right on. Who doesn't love a good Weapon X figure? And this looks like it's a good Weapon X figure. Just not what I was hoping for and not what I need in my collection. Like, out of all the X figures that are out there, like, I just don't need this right now. It looks good to me. I wish they added more silver paint on the accessories. That was like a huge highlight about the old school Toy Biz version, and something that I always look for is some cool metallic paint finish on this. And it looks like they're just using the molded plastic. He has that accessory thing around the head right there, around the chops. Neat. You could plug stuff in there. But in the head sculpt, it looks pretty good. Or both of the head sculpts look pretty good. But yeah, I'm already kind of bummed out about the lack of like silver paint and everything to make, you know, those metallic pieces pop. It's going to be a Target exclusive, which, you know, I missed out on the Marvel Girl completely. Hopefully I'm able to get her. And then we also have Mystique over here looking dope. She's updated. I really like the color blue choice that they went with this time. She looks really, really good. Yeah, some reused stuff from before. We're not getting the updated lower torso, which bums me out because she could have used that. I think that would have been really nice to have had. So I am bummed out about that, unless I am mistaken. But correct me if I'm wrong. She's not having that lower torso articulation. She does get the double jointed elbows. So, you know, that is a win for that. But, you know, and she comes with two guns, which is great. And she does come with the exclusive Jean Grey head from the Hellfire Club set, which is pretty cool that they included that, because that's the only way you're able to get that head sculpt before. But I want to get the updated Mystique. Don't have to. If you have the older one, you know, you'll be fine having that one. You don't have to get this one, though. You could pass, you know. Now we have, and this is another one I'm like, I'm on the fence for. We have Madame Mask over here, which does look good. Updated suit, more modern look, I guess, which I'm not very familiar with, so I cannot be thrilled about it. But, you know, they are going to include, you know, the masked, the more traditional looking head sculpt. She has the accessories right over there. So there's the other masked head, which is going to have better paint applications. They mentioned that they didn't have that level of detail in their tech at the time. And then all the money right here looks really good. $10,000 stacks, apparently. Well, damn. Yeah, it does look detailed. So I think they're getting better and better capturing the fine details with their printing and everything, which is cool. And then she's going to be a 2-pack with Crossbones over here, which is sweet. We need an updated Crossbones, which reminds me of Sentry talking about how we need an updated Hercules figure. Hercules. They used Hercules parts over here for this Crossbones, by the way, but an updated Ares figure is something that Sentry's requested. This blue tint in the gray is throwing me off. I don't know how much I'm liking that. In some shots, it doesn't look... Oh, I mean, in these particular shots, you could really see the blue in it. But other than that, I'm really liking it. He's got a tiny little Crossbones thing on his belly button. But over here, in these product shots, I like how the gray looks. It doesn't look like it has as much blue in it. And then over here, it looks like it has more blue in it. So we'll see how it looks in hand. It comes with a little explosion effect over there, so he could run away from grenades, get out of the way and stuff. A whole bunch of little accessories and everything right there. I'm liking it for the most part. But, well, you know what? I'm liking how much stuff is included, I mean to say. I'm not, like, super thrilled about this one. This one I'm definitely on the fence for, to be honest with you. It doesn't look terrible, though. But I can't be super stoked about it. I do prefer getting new characters, and whenever it's repeat characters like this, like, unless there's like a huge thing there to wow me, like some of the stuff we'll get into in a minute, I'm not going to be all super pumped about it. Amazon exclusive. There you go. She-Hulk. Yes, we got the Fantastic Four She-Hulk as expected. We knew they were going to do that as soon as we saw the first version. But we have a new head sculpt over here. Well, there's the old head sculpt, of course. And I'm happy that she does have the old head sculpt for sure. But yeah, we have a new head sculpt with the figure with the ponytail, which I like. And she's going to come with the dumbbells right there. So that's pretty cool that she has that, of course. And yeah, a figure that I definitely wanted to add to the shelf for sure. I knew they're going to do this. Yeah, those laterals over there that Dan was talking about looks hard. Yeah, she comes with a peace sign hand. She comes with a little bit of a fish hook smirk right over there, looking pretty good. Thumbs up. I wish the other side of her face was smiling a little bit. I don't know. There's something about the smirk that's throwing me off, man. I have to see it in person. Is this the same person that sculpted the Max Series Spider-Man head? It looks like it's coming from the same person that did the Max Series Spider-Man head. It just has that same level of oddness to it, but I could be wrong. The hair looks really good, though. I like how they have that painted, but I don't know. Wait till I see it up close and in person, but the face is looking a little weird to me. But yeah, there's the two packages right over there. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm stoked that they did this. I wanted it, and here it is. I'm probably going to use that original head on there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But what else do we got over here? Oh, yeah, it's a fan channel. So it'll be available everywhere April 24th. So we got to wait till the end of the month to pre-order this figure. And then they showed off the missile right over here, the tease from the last stream that they did. We had a lot of people speculated it was for a Hulk, and sure enough, there it is. It is for a Hulk figure. And damn, I've seen the leaked images. I didn't believe it was going to really look like this, but damn, it looks really damn good. And at first, I was bummed out because I was like, oh my God, that looks too much of the same, man. It just looks too much of the same. Oh, you could split that missile in half, which is really dope. I really like that feature a lot. So that's pretty sweet. And then, damn, Shooting the Galaxy does some great work, man. Look at this stuff. Those butterfly joints are going to be damn cool, man. It looks pretty. Look at that. That is sweet. And I also really like how they've included the different options for the interchangeable heads over here. I love Mike Deodato. He's one of my favorite comic artists. I don't see that. I mean, I guess it is from Deodato, but I don't remember it looking that exaggerated with the teeth, but I guess it was, you know. But we get these thunderclap hands, which they mentioned a lot of us have been asking for. And I know in this shot right here, they're not totally connecting. I was kind of thinking about that, like, but can you get them to touch? And boom, Shooting the Galaxy was able to make it happen. So yeah, I guess it'll take finessing for that to work out. It probably will. You have to push them, close together, and then you get the thunderclap effect that you could add to those too, which is pretty damn sweet. So I am stoked for that. That does look very, very cool. And then they also did a little demonstration right here where you could actually hear the thunderclap, or the the shoulder joints clicking like crazy. It sounds like broken bones, man. Is that wild or what? It sounds kind of weird, but hey, I'm glad that they gave this demonstration right over here because it really shows how that soft vinyl material that they said is like a vinyl material for the upper torso. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it's going to hold up. They are guilty of having gummy joints, but I feel like the durability should hold up. I hope it does. To me, this looks like a sufficient number of accessories for a Maximum Series Hulk. Will it be a sufficient number of accessories for the Maximum Series price point? We don't know what it's going to cost, man. Oh my God, are we going to go through this all over again? Is this thing going to be $100? Please don't do it, you guys. Please. I don't even want to talk about the pricing right here because the thing is just such a freaking headache thinking about, you know? And not just thinking about, but it could be such a disappointing thing because I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, this looks freaking awesome. And I also will say, I can't say I really love any of these heads. I like them. Like, all three of them are okay. I mean, the one with the big teeth, I'm hoping I like more than I do right now, but I don't love any of these three heads. But I have multiple Hulks that might be able to have their head fit on this, but I really wish there was at least one head sculpt here that I was truly excited about. But I guess, you know, the one that's on the figure right here, the buzz cut on the side, I guess that's the one I like the most out of these three. I really want this a lot. And now I'm scared what Hasbro's going to charge for it. I really am. So it's like it kind of puts a wet blanket on a good time because I'm like, now what are they going to do? Is it going to be $100? It's going to be $100. I want to get the figure, but damn, I really don't want to pay $100 for this thing. Hopefully it's like, damn, ooh, it's about time for me to go. Yeah, I really like the poses and everything, but holy shit, dude. I'm getting bummed out in real time over here thinking about it being $100. I really don't want it to be $100. I really hate what this kind of stuff does to the community and people, you know, getting really frustrated and unhappy with the hobby. You know, I like it when people have fun with the hobby, but like when the price points get really outrageous, it puts a wet blanket on a good time. And I just hope this figure doesn't do that. I hope we don't have that experience all over again. I just would really hope that it's reasonably priced, and I hope that people are feeling good about the price. Nobody felt good about the Maximum Series Spider-Man price. Nobody liked the price of that figure. Hopefully they take note of that and are willing to bring the cost down on this thing a bit when they actually reveal how much this guy is going to cost. I honestly feel scared. I'm like, damn, dude, what is it going to be? But hey, we'll save that for another video whenever we get the price point on this guy, which will be on the 10th. So we're only 9 days away. And yeah, I think this looks great. They got some teases right here for another Max Series figure. I mean, it looks like we're going to get the Human Torch, which would be a great Maximum Series figure for sure, I think. So it makes me think Human Torch. I mean, who else could it be? We got a Fantastic Four movie coming up. Just totally makes sense to me that it would be Human Torch. I think it's fairly obvious. And then we have this accessory right over here, which is throwing me off because initially I'm thinking Gambit, right? That totally looks like a Gambit effects piece, but it could be a different character, of which I don't know right off the top of my head. So I don't know who that's for. That one right there, I am really a bit more confused about and mad at myself that I don't know, because someone's going to leave a comment saying who it is, and I'm going to be like, yes, that's exactly it. That's who it is for sure, you know? But I'm not thinking of it on my own right now. Blink, I'm thinking, I don't know. I really don't know. But Gambit is my initial guess. Probably going to be Gambit, but we'll see. Let me know who you think it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed talking about it. If you liked it, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And then I also have Patreon and membership perks available if you're interested in supporting the content. That way you can do that if you wish. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And stay tuned for more coming to the channel. I'm going to do a little haul video from the stuff I picked up at Toylanta. So stay tuned for that. I have more reviews coming soon. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.